today. Providence in the black. Of course, the coaches know each other so well. Kevin Warren, Bobby Benson, as we have a violation on the face-off. Georgetown ball. Hoyas will have it to get things going.
Yeah, Benson and Warren were in time to get my first goal.
Kevin Warren told us at least a few times, he mentioned it, quick start, quick start. Hoyas unable to get it there, and a little bit disheartening. You would have to think Carroll has the wide open chance. Good stop by Donahue leads to that run out for Providence, and they score the first, though the Hoyas have it back here.
And it was that start where the Hoyas fell behind early on, square one over 5 minutes in.
That's the thing for Georgetown right now. They've got a lot of youth, but it's talented youth. And the question is, can they get it all going at the same time late in the season? He brought out that saying it was
somebody who could score goals in bunches in a big way, Jeremy. 8 against Holy Cross earlier on this year.
Another violation on the face-off. We haven't had any clean ones, I think, so far today. The last 2 years, the Friars have played a pair of nail-biting losses against the Hoyas. They're 0-4, but 2 years ago they lost by 2 in regulation here. Gave the Hoyas all they could handle as Van Buren will win that face-off clean. Then last year, the overtime win for the Hoyas. Bobby Benson, a guy has been referenced, knows Kevin Warren's never giving the Hoyas anything easy until late in the game. Part of the reason Georgetown made that late charge, but almost no transition to speak of either. That's a big part of the Kevin Warren program, trying to get his guys on the run. On the run now is Carroll. Will he shoot? He passes, and that is point blank off the pipe, and Donahue might have got a piece of it as well.
Yeah, it certainly looked like he did that time, Jeremy.
Quarter, the fast start that Kevin Warren was hoping for has not materialized, as Providence, again, taking advantage of some miscommunication in the Hoya defense. Able to get some good looks to see him today, but again, with those games coming up, could be very important for Georgetown, but again, right now, it's important to beat Providence.
And on the other side of things, for the Friars, interesting to see Jack Cooper instead of Quinn Mcconnaughey take so many of these.
Tic-tac-toe, and the Hoyas beaten transition again as it's Joseph. It's a 5-2 lead for the Friars.
He looks so impressive early on. 2 goals and an assist already. Just kind of camping out on that back post and daring the Hoya defense to kind of slide off of him. And as soon as they do, Friars constantly with their heads up, constantly moving the ball, looking for the open man. That's the largest lead of the day for the visitors. McConnaughey took 2 of those early face-offs, went 2 and 4, and with those couple of early false starts, Cooper, I think, is going to have a chance here until he loses a couple to keep the ball with the visiting team.
Violation on the Friars and Georgetown ball.
As soon as that, 5 saves already for Donahue, though.
Face-off is still loose and finally picked up.
McConnaughey's back in there. Sorry about that, Jeremy, for Providence. Nearly got to the loose.
More uneven last week against Richmond, but again, to kind of step up like that when your name is called, and again, he finds the twine today.
Yeah, next man up is kind of an overdone cliche at this point, but it really is true in this sport. You're going to get an opportunity eventually, and it's just about making the most of it, and Marshall certainly has.
McConnaughey with that win. Right now for the Hoyas, it's one thing you would like to avoid, even if you don't win the face-off. Don't give those rambles down the middle for the Fogo to create.
And just to continue on to that point of Marshall and the rest of the bench.
For a guy who was a one-time bench warmer, and as Kevin Warren said, the reason he's our solo captain is because he's literally had every single role in this program and can relate to everybody on the team, as it'll be a violation on Providence. And it'll be a Georgetown ball. And
it's up for grabs here in the second 30.
So let's see if Georgetown has gotten a handle on the Friars, or Providence can make this a big game all the way through, as that'll be a face-off win there by Matthew Riley, hero of last week's contest, as he really came off the bench. Pretty much the Hoyas' fourth stringer, went 11 of 17 on faceoffs and helped fuel that comeback against the Spiders that move well, can do a lot of different things, and that time went with the bounce shot and able to beat Donahue and put the Hoyas up by 2. McConnaughey will pull that one out front, and he won't go to goal. He'll shovel it off. Looked like he had a little bit of a seam there.
I just wanted to kind of settle things down, get his more primary offensive weapons out there. You talk about home field advantage. One of the real areas that helps out is goalies. The turf bounces a little bit different everywhere, so Donahue might not have read that back.
And more than enough to get it by more. And it'll be sent backward and picked up as Pinachia will give it across, and now Providence with a chance to tie this one up. Now, that's something you want to see if you're Georgetown. Ray had a goal against Richmond last week, has a goal here. Only his 5th of the season. He was a guy along with Krogan they kind of expected to pump up and take bigger roles. Can they find some more from Jordan Ray in Big East season? That would be huge for Kevin Warren's group.
And I think for Georgetown, their best offensive sets are the ones where they've looked decisive.
Talked about, Friars have moved a few guys through there. Cooper has been pushing McConnaughey, and now the whistles come, and that will be Georgetown ball.
Make it a 7-1 run now for the Hoyas, dating back to the opening minute or so of the second quarter.
You mentioned Maryland guy went to storied powerhouse McDonough. And flag will go down. He'll call another trip. The official closest to it did not call anything.
It would have overlapped for 1 year at McDonough with Miller, senior and a freshman. Their stars. Hoyas have used 7 different goal scorers for their 9 goals. Providence, just 4 different players have tallied one, but Oregon with the 4 to lead the way. And in big conference games, you need your big stars to play your best.
Whistle blows as Van Buren took. Right now, Kevin Warren can't be happy with his crew. His defense just kind of falling apart over the last few minutes. So right now, at the dot, it'll be won by Providence, but not a bad job by Riley just to tie it up and burn some time.
That's smart for McConnaughey, though, to recognize there was an extra wing involved, and all he had to do was...
Prospectus at Invesco.com.
9-9 our score, Providence and Georgetown. Friars looking for a bit of a program statement win, as Georgetown might not be exactly at the level they've been the last couple years, but a win.
148 in what has just been a stellar Friar career. He has bought in to what Bobby Benson's game plan has been over the past couple of years, and boy, oh boy, have we seen it pay out in a big way for Ryan Bell.
Big face-off win there by Van Buren as the Hoyas will go to work looking to tie this one up again.
Is to answer right back.
Great shot by our crew of Dean Metzger throwing that stick down. He was upset, didn't get out on his cover, and Marshall makes the Friars pay. Metzger, a guy that Bobby Benson told us that, look, he's a short stick, and we just one day said, here's a long pole, try it, and he really has thrived in that role. Somehow got lost in the Providence defense, and he's able to score and put Georgetown back in front, and now violation on McConnaughey, so the Hoyas with a chance to make late shot clock. That's the time you've got a plaster onto your guy, and that was definitely not the case, but a violation on the face-off. And this is kind of a bit of a microcosm of the season in one sense for the Hoyas, that a lot of guys have gotten chances, and some have kind of run with them and some haven't. And
big ones have gone the way of the Hoyas, kind of those momentum swinging face-offs.
And they will call the hold on Van Buren. But in that sense, might not have been the worst play. Falling down, it looked like the Hoyas again were discombobulated. If you turn that one over, it looked like an easy goal. Instead, they end up with it, and loose ball. McGurran will pick it up.
Make it a 3-game goal streak for Mattia, too. That's a smart timeout.
A timeout by Kevin. but finding the back of the net is what he's here in Georgetown to do, and he does it for the first time, a big goal late. It'll be Providence ball on the violation.
Mentioned that the loss to Richmond was the first one-score game of the year for the Hoyas. They were really good the last couple of years.
Another, I got it, you take it, that type of thing. And right now another big face-off as it'll be Georgetown ball. As Brandon came up with it.